The World Bank warns the Philippines of dire economic costs if climate change mitigations and adaptations are not implemented. Its Philippine Country Climate and Development Report shows inaction may affect as much as 7.6% of the GDP by 2030 and could nearly double 10 years later.
Everybody will be affected, definitely, by climate change. The poorest household will see their consumption fall by about 9%. If no measures are taken to address climate changes by 2040, poverty rate will also increase by nearly 1 percentage point.
The World Bank suggests better flood management and avoiding construction in flood-prone and coastal areas. It also recommends ensuring that new buildings are energy efficient and promoting mass transit, including non-motorized transport like bicycles. It also calls for improving water storage and climate-proofing infrastructure, assets, and services.
This means that adaptation is a priority for the Philippines. Adaptation means reducing the risk and damage from extreme events, but it also means addressing slow onset events like higher temperatures and sea level rise.
Experts also emphasize that grassroots communities and local governments should participate in addressing risks posed by climate change.
If we want to capture and encourage local communities to engage, in climate change adaptation and even in climate change mitigation, this has to be taken into focus. But I think they need some assistance in developing new skills, new competencies, new way of doing things, in relation to climate change.
Each and every locality, so the local government units actually have their own priorities, and they need to be involved if they're going to be crafting the local ordinances that would implement these actions.
They add that accountability mechanisms should also be put in place for government and program implementers to ensure that projects push through even after a change in administration and to avoid the wastage of funds. Kaithreen Cruz, CNN Philippines.